Hey friend, Roger Christopherson here again with another Overlooked Gems. If you want to listen to somebody babble about a band, well, you got me. I'm going to babble about the band Katmandu. In case you've never heard of Katmandu, it's not the song I'm talking about from Bob Seger. It is the band featuring the one and only Dave King. And if you don't know who Dave King is, this man, one of these singers that I fell in love with back when the band Fastway came out, and he sang for Fastway, and he just had this cool bluesy voice. And there's their second album, All Fired Up. I used to listen to that album all the time. I remember when he left, they got some other guy coming in and singing. It's strange, I can't remember who that is. Might in the comments below if you want to remind me who the singer was, for I cannot think of who they had come in and sing now, and I should know this, but anyway. So he went on, quit the band. I didn't hear from him for a while, and then I saw this video on MTV called When the Rain Comes, and I was like, that's Dave King. Yeah, so I had to find out who this band was, and to my surprise, when I checked into it more, I found out it had Mandy Meyer on guitar. And the funny part is, I knew Mandy Meyer from Asia. This is going way back. And, obviously there's more history to him now, but he's played, with Krokus and, Unisonic's been one of the more recent things. Goddard he's played with. I probably said that wrong. I apologize. And if you don't know, Dave King, anything beyond that, he's in a band now called Flogging Molly, which is kind of a, I don't even know, like a punk Irish band. Sounds dirty, but I don't know if it is. I don't even know what that means, but not my thing. But this Katmandu was like this killer blues. It's like a 4-piece. There wasn't a whole lot of overdubbing going on. It was very raw sounding. It just had just cool killer riffs, and his singing on it just killer. It just had that like bare bones feel to it, but just full at the same time. Like Mandy, the guitar playing on this, I think is some of the best guitar playing I've heard him do. It just had that, I don't want to say bluesy, but it was kind of bluesy but hard rock at the same time. They actually did a cover of U2's song God Part 2, which doesn't sound anything to me, doesn't sound anything like the original. The production unfortunately is a little thin. I wish they really, if it hasn't been redone or re-released, I haven't heard of anything being done with this one. That's one thing I wish they could just boost that bottom end just a little bit. It's got a little bit of that 80s production sound to it, but at the same time they have a unique sound of their own, and it just has that cool like bluesy hard rock sound. And like I said, just to mention that one on here, there's not a whole lot. I don't even know if this you can buy this on CD. I have it on cassette. Here I am fumbling through the credits on here, just trying to remind myself a few things on here. And it's so small, I can barely read anything, so I can't even tell you who wrote some of the songs. And I think it's all written by these guys except for God Part 2. The artwork on it is very scribbly. It's like got that handwritten artwork for the credits and stuff, so it's really hard to figure out what it is that they're saying on this. And the guy like me, even with the glasses on here right now, and the cheaters I like to call them, I still couldn't tell you half of what the writing credits are on this. But I can highlight some of my favorite songs that were on this. Were actually the opening track on here, The Way You Make Me Feel, is killer. I already mentioned When the Rain Comes. Heart and Soul, that one's actually got a little bit of kind of a pop feel to it. Then you flip it over, because I had this on cassette, Ready for the Common Man. I really love that song. Only Good Die Young is another rockin' song, and one of my favorite ones on here altogether was Medicine Man. It ends with a pretty cool rockin' song called Warzone 2, but my favorite one I think would have to be Medicine Man. Actually, it's funny because I was, just trying to learn how to write songs and stuff back, and this is early part of my, band days when we were all trying to write songs and going to be rich and famous and all that stuff. I actually wrote a song called Medicine Man. I know, quite original. Wasn't quite as good as theirs though, but anyway, I wish this band had gone on and done a little bit more stuff. Yeah, but we got this one, and it's killer. So if you've not heard this band and you like anything that I just kind of described there, that hard rock and blues rock, and I don't want to say blues rock too much, but the only reason it's got that bluesy feel is because the riffs on it are heavy, almost a little bit like When the Rain Comes, actually almost like a little bit of a stoner rock feel to it, almost. Maybe a little bit. I don't want to say it because Dave King's been compared to Robert Plant quite a few times, but it does have a little bit of Zeppelin-y feel every now and then too, harder edge, and just that type of thing. Sounds like it might be interesting. Check it out. Come back and let us all know what you think. And if there's any more Dave King stuff out there that I don't know of, because those are the only ones I really know of, feel free to let us know in the comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe to keep this music alive, because this is one album that people should check out. This was just a killer album. Of course, everything I talk about in here, I think everyone should check out. So, what am I talking about? Anyway, until next time, we'll see you.